Ironically, the entire thing started with the scouts. Rival parties looking to water their horses. The entire historic battle was an accident. As warring parties from both Vlandia and Britannia clashed in the chill hours before dawn, more and more armies came up to feed the battle. Eventually, as the sun rose, the rival kings had both arrived on the field and reorganized their huge lines to face each other. What followed is history and defined the politics of Calradia for more than a century. Definitely leave some troops here because Britannia has taken castles behind our back here, so we can leave some scrubby troops here. I don't mind doing that, but of course we need a full-sized roster here to take on EPIC. The last couple keep sieges have been brutal. The last thing, I don't know why we have a Variag. That's just a mistake. We're not doing that again. It's Vlandian only troops. The last couple keep takes have been brutal though, right? Senon was especially brutal, and that's going to have to do, right? That's all I feel comfortable leaving there. They got 200 in the garrison. The militia will grow, but look at this development in this campaign. I mean, this is just a sight for sore eyes. Durthert rides again. The guy's like 70 years old, and he's riding out here in the east to defend one of our castles that's under siege. Britannia's, you know what? Let's do an overview here. It's been a little while since we've done this. We'll go ahead and do an intro here. In fact, I probably won't show that castle take at Uthalheim. Welcome back again to another episode of Tactical Enlightenment. Our YouTube channel is dedicated to all things Bannerlord. We are dedicated to this Vlandian campaign. In fact, let's give you this wider shot here. Of course, we're not going to show you the other side of the map, but a nice shot there of our growing empire. Now, the pink in the middle there, unfortunately, I can't do anything about it. We've got a few warts on our imperialistic expansion here. Marunath and Karbantsith are both held by the Northern Empire, which for whatever reason, Durthert's got a little bit of a man crush on. He keeps declaring peace. I don't know if he just doesn't want to be at war with three people. Now, maybe this is the reason, right? We do have Guzid the Great, as I'm starting to call this badass. He's tearing us up here in the south. Every time we turn our back on him, they just surge up like the tide. This army is fortunately defending out west. It looks like they're going to be able to handle that defense at Pencannock and hopefully then Abcomer Castle. That guy holds the west. We will head east. In fact, it's just beautiful. We have this vanguard of Vlandian forces. Durthert comes in here, and I will handle EPIC. Now you can see the Khazate right at the margin of our fog of war here. Again, I'm trying not to show you guys too much because I think it adds to the suspense. But Britannia is down to their last couple possessions. Caladog was running around with an army earlier, but next after them, it's Sturgia, right? If we can destroy the Batanians here, he takes Mazadon Castle, we take Epicrotia. He might even help us at Epicrotia, and that should be all she wrote, right? The Batanians will be down to 1 castle left and pretty much on life support. But do a few upgrades here. And Epicrotia is a difficult city to siege. It's got a lot of nasty angles. The towers are very close, and the AI puts archers in the tower pretty well. Now, I can't really call more armies to us. There's only that one other army here, and we're out of influence, right? I've got 4... Oh, shit. What do we got going on here? We've got a bit of a situation developing. Let's head up there. This is too juicy to pass up. This Caladog right there. Oh, shit. Whoa. I just got a physical fucking adrenaline rush. We got to get up there. Come on, boys. Hurry up. Let's see if there's any armies to call. There isn't. This is what we got. Then we're fucking injured and we're a little bit late to the party. Well, hopefully they don't attack right away because I don't... 20... There's over 3,000 there. It looks like they're waiting for us. I mean, we're a little beat up, but actually our troops are healed. Our companions are a little beat up, but this is it, right? This is the kind of battle you don't want to miss out on. Hold on, boys. The cavalry's literally coming. They do look like they're engaging. I wish they would have waited. 23. It's over 3,000 Batanians. Man, this is going to be savage. I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting fucking excited. I'm having a hard time narrating. I'm getting an adrenaline rush. It gives me like a jaw cramp. See if I can't fucking work that out here. This guy might engage. Of course, the reinforcement system is still on, so there could be reinforcements on both sides. And look at this beauty of a clash we have here. What a classic. Caladog versus Dirt. These guys are old dudes, but they're still despots in their kingdoms here. And against Batania, I'm worried about ranged units, right? Baron York with his shield does pretty well against ranged units, but we're going to be getting peppered here. They have lots of Fian champs. They're going to have high perk bonuses from all these commanders, and I am psyched. Strap yourself in, fellas. Hopefully this is a doozy here. This is kind of for all the marbles, right? If the Batanians lose this, they're finished. Man, and I must mention, right before this battle gets too deep, the Death for All mod, I recently turned it up. I think I mentioned it last episode. It's now at 10 times the normal death rate for a campaign. So the stakes are really high here, right? We lose, and we lose a bunch of companions. We're going to suffer a bunch of death here. I think it's either 10 or 20 times vanilla death rate. So hold on to your hats here, and Baron York's going to be holding up that shield, trying not to get shot through the eyes by a Batanian Fian champ. We've got mostly cavalry. Again, this is Baron York's preference. It's not really my preference as a commander, but we're role-playing just a little bit. It is going to work well if we can get downhill with this cavalry, right? If we can charge them downhill, our allies are charging, and what a beautiful sight, right? It's an entrenched, thick line of Batanian Fian champs. It's just an epic scene. Let's go, boys. Let's pass 2 cavalry divisions past them, 1 on defense here, get the archers set up, and hold on for dear life, man. They're going to be shooting at us, but we are about to harass the fuck out of these archers, right? We're going to get the 7th and 8th division behind them, knock a few of these punk asses off their horse. And now let's start barring in on the flank of this fucking Batanian force. They're way too congested. Charge, boys. Fucking horses are dying everywhere. It's already epic. I think that's fucking dirt right there. Let's get in here. Let's send a shield wall right through the fucking middle of their ranks. I've got a pitiful amount of archers we can put up on that ridge. We'll get more archers as this battle goes on, but right now we're getting our high-ranking cavalry first. Let's go. My hands are shaking. I'm having a hard time controlling my fucking accuracy. Okay, their archers are in here in a big jumble. Let's pull units right through here and just start cutting these guys to ribbons. Let's go. Holy shit. It's an ocean of Fian champs. That's like 200 Fian champs. Just to make matters worse, they got some Imperial Sergeant crossbow in there. Jesus Christ. Got a scrum on the side of the battlefield. Battlesize mod is activated. This is going to be a doozy here. Hang on, system. My poor PC is going to be smoking during this battle. And we got chaos. Now, here's something I don't like right away. Anytime you charge like this, if you don't keep momentum, we're right next to the enemy spawn point. That's a problem. Their archers are scrambling. They don't know where the safe spot is, and there isn't. We've got 150 cavalry chasing them. I'm having these guys just follow me and trample fucking Fiends. Now, it's not going to kill them, right? We need our infantry to get up here. But they're certainly keeping them busy, and that is a nice death wave. Fucker. Killing our troops. And then all of a sudden it turned red. Yikes. And here comes reinforcements. This is what I'm worried about. The enemy gets reinforcements almost right here, like 200 yards or 100 yards behind where we are right now. God, they got a huge line of archers. It stretches the whole valley. All right, let's see. Let's keep these cavalry moving. Things look good so far. The archers are up there pounding. And of course, it's 50 archers, right? They're not going to do that much damage. But they're shooting freely. We've got cavalry rampaging through. Infantry pouring down the hill. I hate the angle. It's a reverse slope decline, right? You guys on the channel know basically what's going on here. This is an inadvertent. I don't think the AI is doing this intentionally, but it's essentially a reverse slope decline, and I'm somewhat forced to participate. Why? Because we have 2/3 of the armies on the battlefield right now are Vlandian allies, AI allies, right? We've got to just help them for a little while at least. You can't sit back and watch them get slaughtered here. Not to mention, of course, our cavalry are instrumental here in interrupting their archers, although this is just a thick wall of elite infantry and archers. Nasty. Now, that is just going to be a fucking peekaboo ridge. That shit's not going to work. We're going to have to use that plateau above there. Let's pull all these units back. I can keep one cav division to give us a little bit of clearance on the way out here, a little bit of a rear guard, but there's no way we can keep pouring over that ridge. Looks like our allies here are suiciding our last 30 troops. They've got like 30, 40 troops over here, but those guys are going to insta-die once they hit that line of Fiend Champs. I mean, it's literally Fiend Champs across the whole valley. And, you know, Strength in AI, Caladog is here, Elite Battalion Lords are here, everybody's here, right? Like, what is that? That scene from Braveheart where he's like, quite the lovely gathering, right? Where Longshanks, you know, has all of his eggs in a basket because he knows he's just going to stomp the Scottish. Apologies if you're Scottish. Yeah, we've got to get our archers set up on ridges here. Now, we're attacking here, unfortunately. That's the dynamic of it. So we are required on some level to keep the momentum up. The enemy, theoretically, is attacking the castle, right? So we're the ones essentially attacking. But more importantly, our ally is forming a line at this ridge here. So that's where we're going to make our defense as well. We can augment the ally pretty well, right? We can give them heavy cavalry in a shield line. We can bring our archers up to support them. Of course, we can help around the margins of the battle here. I can occasionally make a cavalry salvo through the middle of their troops, right? So just to basically a quick charge and then get out of there. But we're going to have to play defensive at least until we get a more obvious opportunity. Or this, you get a huge bunch of reinforcements. That'll work, right? Okay, they've got infantry coming in. Right, we charge, right? This is like 20, 30 guys. Kill those bitches. We want to be very, very delicate, though, with this edge. We're basically going to be dancing on the edge of a razor blade this whole episode. We can't go too far over that ridge, but we have to fight on it. And these archers just are not close enough to really do major damage. So I'll be tinkering with where we're going to position them. At least they're just set up, ready to shoot, right? If the Vlandian or Battalians start coming over, they're going to face a whole bunch of crossbow bolts. They don't seem to be perturbed, though. Here they come. And it's, of course, it's just elite infantry. Fuck. We might even just pull that infantry division back in a square. We can let these archers work, slam them from the side with cavalry. See, our reinforcements are coming back like 200 yards away. That's making this battle close. Let's pull this square back right to the ridge there. Reverse slope decline in our favor. We can even get some archers up on that high ridge once we get enough forces to push forward. Right, we can protect them a little bit, let them get set up, buy them some time. And there's chaos. This battle stretches for a long ways. There's all kinds of skirmishing and fighting way over here. This is like 300 or 400 units away from that center battlefield, and there's just all kinds of skirmishing going on. The enemy has all kinds of horse archers for some reason. That's the key, though. They have just a huge amount of fiends in that valley. We're gonna have to make some sally attempts there. I mean, what a fucking crazy battle this is. Yeah, see, these guys are beautifully positioned, but if they don't have targets to shoot at, they're wasted. Now there is a line of infantry coming. Charge those bitches, right? This is going to be a situation where we just pound them. Get in here, boys. We can't let their archers take this ridge, right? That's the exchange. We're pulling back from the ridge, but you can't let them set up here, right? Anytime they come up, everybody attacks. I still got 2/3 health. We're doing pretty good. I don't feel like I'm killing enough people, though, in this battle. Of course, my other elite characters would be just mauling everything. Fucker. God, they got a lot of infantry there. Get up here. It's fucking chaos. I haven't seen if any reinforcements. Get out of my fucking way. I haven't seen if anybody's joined the battle, but I would assume so. There was Battanian forces nearby. We might get Vlandian forces. And you can see the ridge. We're holding that pretty well. We'll try a little cavalry salvo here. We see if we can get these archers up here. Buy them some time. It's perilous to do this, but I don't see a lot of advantages for us otherwise. Okay, I could literally just see the enemy get reinforcements like 100 yards in front of us there. Just appeared out of the ground. Let's push this cavalry forward. And stab this fucking... That was a lord. Sean, I guess that's Sean, right? In Battanian. Celtic. Got some archers there. Holy shit, this is a bigger problem. Never mind everything I just said. You see this shit in the middle there, all this infantry? This is a combined attack just required. The infantry, their infantry's just pouring in through our center, pull everybody off that ridge. We've got troops here of Vlandia that are going to help us. We're going to have everybody concentrate and then charge and hold fire. There's a huge force of infantry pouring in on us there. Let's go, boy. Everybody attack. This is, you need every single sword in here for this. And this should result in a good flush of green. The Battanians aren't set up yet. Their Fiend Champs are not shooting. There we go. That's some green. Kill these boys. And archers in here, right? It's just a maelstrom for the enemy, and they melt. That was a good exchange for us. We need a few more exchanges like that. God, this is already shades of that amazing Khazate battle from the Aserai campaign. Now we just have to have three mounts shot out from underneath us, right? What was that? Wazuban? That was his coming out party. Here, this is like Baron York's big moment. 800 troops. They have 800 fucking infantry and archers on that ridge. The problem with success here is we're a victim of success. We killed those troops, and all it does is it makes our ally just eager to jump over that ridge. He's like, oh shit, there's nothing to attack. Let's go over the ridge, and then the AI is going to get destroyed. This is one of those situations where you wish you could, coordinate. Like it was one of you fellas, and we were like, no, let's hold the ridge, right? If you and I were playing, so to speak, whoever I'm speaking to, we could definitely come up with a better plan than the AI here. That was Caladog. I just saw him, I think. I saw his gold helmet, I think. Of course, all the finest names are in this battle, and they're going to have a lot of hit points. I've mentioned that a few times in this campaign. They have 2.5 the normal hit points, and they're taking less damage, right? We're using that powerful hero mod to make our enemies stronger. You can see from my health bar, it's not benefiting us. It's only for the enemy. This line is barely holding. I wish they would get their fucking crossbow up there. They're just kind of milling about. The fucking AI. Get your fucking archers, your crossbow to high ground, you dipshit. Let's make another sally attempt here. We can drive in cavalry on the enemy left. Here's what we can do. I've got a bunch of archers I just set up on the other side. This is very unorthodox. I'm going to have them charge at the same time a cavalry division pushes through in a shield wall. A little coordinated attack here. Our infantry's in the middle charging. We've got one of their cav division, or one of their archer division in there charging. We're getting shot just on this ridge. And as soon as this cavalry's in there, that archer division can charge and hold fire. All right, let's make this count. And just push these guys right through here. Those archers push up and it's... Oh, shit. So much for that plan. We're on foot. This is like that fucking Khazate battle. No, I need a two-handed weapon. Not the spear. God, this guy's slow. Less donuts. I can't even fucking move. I feel like... I think it's the shield. I'm so slow. Now the cavalry's actually in my way. Come on. Those archers are in here mauling stuff, though. Yeah, he is just not Wazuban getting smacked around. They're yelling at me saying, come on. They're not afraid of Baron York. Off a horse, he's just not quite as menacing. Alright, let's do this shit. I'm like, fucking, let's level up some focus here. Let's power up some more. I'm not about to let some little fucking Battanian raider end my fucking day here. You bitches are dead. Let's fucking make a name for ourselves here. Goddamn fucking bowl cut skirmishers. Fuck you. That line is pushing in here. Come on, let's go. Bald fucking wood runners. Fucking getting surrounded. Gotta fucking love the slow-mo. Get up here. Bunch of fucking levy crossbows. Not a good sign at this stage of the battle. Neither is getting chased by a fucking fiend champ. Fuck you. Yeah. Fucker. Let's get a line of cavalry here to defend. Let's get some infantry moved up. Archers repositioned. Come on, boys. I need a horse. Where's that Amazon 24-hour horse delivery? I need it now. I'm like fucking freaked out. I got no health. Fucking horses. Get over here. I'm just not going to be able to fight on foot with the sliver. I'm getting shot at. You know what we got? We got this crossbow division here. Let's use these guys. Instead of them shooting, let's push them up on this ridge. Look at this fucking horse. Fucking dipshit took forever. Let's see if we can't drive some cavalry in here and push them off the ridge. This battle's razor close. Get up there. Everything feels slow. It feels like we're half a second late on every attack. Hey, I got some companions in there still left. Charge, boys. Get in here. Oh shit, the enemy's flanking us with archers. We're gonna have to deal with this right away. Let's see, we've got an archer division we can send over there, 2 cav divisions. That's just priority number 1. These archers here on our flank are gonna destroy us unless we target them. They had like 50 archers there. Come on, get over here. Let's get this archer division over here. We can have them attacking melee. Cav division into their face. Then we'll sweep around on the enemy. This is priority number 1, though. You can't have those archers getting behind our forces. I got fucking no health. I gotta dodge thousands of arrows. Get in there, cavalry. All right, archers, charge. There's companions in there. Charge. You want to die? I mean, with this mod, you're gonna fucking die if we lose this. I see a lot of red death spam. I think that's happening on the other side of the valley. Oh, fuck. Did our forces just get wiped out over here? I don't see it. It's like we left and everybody died. They're down to clan warriors, though, and volunteers. Fuck. It's a huge Zerg, though. That's got to be 800, 1,000. What do we have left? Fuck, we have 20 troops? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Our forces got wiped out there. I got no health. We're not giving up. Fuck this shit. I'll trample you guys to death with banner knights. You could just hope that they're high-level cavalry. This is part of a division I've had running around a lot of the battle. There are probably some good units in it. You can break out the two-handed for this. This is like where you just break out hero mode. You don't give a fuck, right? Let's win this fucking battle. Somehow, some way. We're it. I don't see any other Vlandian forces coming. And we've got like 20 troops. They are mostly banner knights, though, Vanguard. And it's peasants. Charge these boys. Fuck, that's a lot of archers. We might be in trouble. We are in trouble. I mean, the only thing we can hope is we can just continue to do drive-bys here. Baron York might be able to get 20, 30 kills. I could just avoid one arrow here. Fucking peasants. Shades of the Companion and Blood series. Holy shit, it's a sea of fucking archers. Oh shit. Well, he got shot off his horse. Charge, boys. I don't know how many are left, but there's nothing to do here but charge. I'm not laying down our arms. Fuck you, Battanians. There he is. There's Caladog. You fucker. Fuck you. Oh, every Banner Knight's got 9 arrows in his shield. We can't win this. This fucking battle is over. Man, I thought this battle was a cinch. Instead, we've lost. They've got like 300 or 400 troops left here. They're peasants, but they're still, you know, they're still on their feet, and they'll kill Banner Knights still with enough of them. I can't move. If I could just kill Caladog, it would be worth it. Where's this fucker at? He's yelling fire. We fucking lost, fellas. Baron York has his big moment, and instead the Battanians win. I mean, you put enough mods on your game and it gets brutal hard. It didn't help that we had a knucklehead AI there charging at that ridge. But a loss is a loss. I've had guys, you know, put comments like, take your losses like a man. Well, we're gonna. It's not like I'm crying or something like that, but I'm a little stunned. I was kind of at a loss for words there for a second. I thought when we joined this battle, it was going to be just another amazing epic rescue. What's the butcher's bill here, right? This is all 3 of our armies annihilated, captured. Durther captured. Baron York's plan derailed, right? We're going to have to, roleplay a little bit maybe with this shit. We've got a new rivalry here. Even though they're down to, even though we're down to 1 city, a couple cities, 1 castle, you got to tip your cap here. And nothing but dead Vlandians all over the place. Man. I'm afraid to hit the button, see how many died.
Here. It is only 1 man.